Slideshow posts on LinkedIn are really smashing it for me right now in terms of views, but also getting new connections and generating new inquiries or booking new meetings. And I'll just share my screen to show you what I mean. For example, this is one I did 3 days ago. It's a slideshow, carousel, document post, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I created this in canva.com. You can use others like Adobe Spark, etc. And you save it as a PDF and upload it as a document. But LinkedIn is really giving prominence to these in terms of posts, and not just any style. The sweet spot really is more than one page. So I typically do mine, there's 10 pages now. So typically mine are 7+ pages. These are what really work the best, giving value, giving tips. For example, let's just, something people can really look at, swipe right, not swipe left, and really get some value. They can really get a gist of what you do. You can showcase your expertise, and you can also do a great call to action. So this is why I love these, very visual, great for LinkedIn. A lot of people think visuals don't work well on LinkedIn. You just know how to do them. So this one is, again, why sales from LinkedIn are much easier. You know, something most people dabble in more than one platform. So again, I've kept it very simple, a little bit of text and a graphic, just so you can keep it simple, because again, most people view slideshows on their mobile phone. So don't put a lot of text. And again, each one's got a little point, invite to connect, easy to engage in a post, blah, blah, blah. You know, each one at the end of it, typically, or we can do it for you. So a little bit of sales in there, subtly. And typically I will have some kind of call to action at the end, LinkedIn via service to £150, for example. And I typically have my website, or I change it around, mix it up. I change the colors. I don't always do pink, but pink is kind of pink and blue, my colors. So, but the point of this is people will have got some value, and I'm giving away expertise. And let's just scroll down to, there's one that's 47,000, all starts with a conversation. Another slideshow, 4 ways. So I love these 5 reasons, 4 ways, 3 tips, anything like that that you can do. And we've all got expertise and knowledge. It could even be about your sector or your space, but keep it relevant to what you're doing. If you watched the previous video about niching down, if you can niche it to that audience, talking gold dust. So again, what's this one about? 4 ways to get your target audience talking. And basically, I've got a little point on each one. And then again, call to action at the end. And again, the text of this post, I typically put something slightly different. And again, the key things, as I always say, to optimize your post, heading, question, hashtags. So again, these are kind of some of the hashtags that I use, because these are the target markets that I'm targeting. But what I love about this, apart from the views and the inquiries, and what I mean by inquiries, I mean people messaging me, or even just booking a Calendly directly and saying, hey, I would like to work with you, let's have a call. That's what I class as leads. And last week alone, I generated 300,000 plus views on LinkedIn from 4 slideshows, 1 poll, and I think 1 text only. I got about 325,000 views. Right now, they're going up as we speak, because slideshow posts that have got 5+ pages typically will trend on LinkedIn. That means after 2 or 3 days of you posting it, LinkedIn will basically show lots of other people, your network, the posts, and say, hey, people responding to this, you might be interested. That's where you'll often see posts going up and up and up. So it's a giver, it's a gift that keeps giving. Takes a little bit of time to put together, but it's not that difficult. I'm not going to show you how to do a slideshow. There is another video on my YouTube channel on how to do a slideshow. This is the one that I did for, what I'm talking about in Canva. Once you've got a couple of templates, it's so easy just to edit the text, edit the images, and repurpose it. And canva.com, I think I pay $11.99 for the premium one. It's well worth it. You just get access to more graphics, etc. But what I love about this the most is, so slideshows, they're typically called on LinkedIn, but on Facebook and Instagram, they're called carousel. So if I want to, so typically for the size of a post on LinkedIn, a slideshow post, I will use a poster size. So, but for Instagram, you can click resize, Instagram doesn't fit in the post. So again, poster is a typical size I'll use for LinkedIn. You can resize this. So you can basically do the same post in the morning on LinkedIn. And in the afternoon, you can repurpose this and you can do it on Instagram. I'll just see if I can get into my Instagram. I've only been proactively growing my Instagram account for, I don't want to get to my messages, for about 2 months, and I'm already starting to generate leads. And the main thing I'm doing is pretty much repurposing my slideshow posts to be carousel posts on Instagram. I am putting some on Facebook, really. I'm looking more at Instagram. So here's this one on Instagram. One thing, and again, I've changed the size of it. That's not that, that's me showing off my views. Here's one here. So this is one that I've done on Instagram. Again, if you're on your phone, you can just swipe. And I've got a couple of leads from these posts on Instagram. So I've had 10 leads from LinkedIn last week and about 4 leads from Instagram. And overall, LinkedIn and Instagram have had at least 340,000 views. Not bad for just the first week back in January. Is that I'm happy. Hopefully you guys are happy too. But so that's resizing as we speak. And look, beautiful. What I would typically do once I click resize, I would just make sure and check everything looks okay. Sometimes you have to tweak the sizes, etc. Just taking a little bit of time because I've got about 10 different programs running in the background, like any typical entrepreneur. But this really, and for Instagram, you download as a PNG. And you download all the pages, and then typically I'll use Canva.com, Canva app on my phone, because Instagram's obviously, I'll download it on my phone, the pictures, and I'll upload it to Instagram. But for LinkedIn, obviously, it's PDF standard to download it as a PDF, and you upload it as one. But honestly, this is the sweet spot right now. If you only do one post every single week, do a slideshow post, a multi-page slideshow, at least 7 pages, showcasing why you're so good. Do include maybe a customer quote, do include a call to action at the end. And again, if you're doing Instagram as well, stick it on Instagram. I'm gaining followers every single day from this. If you're going to do 2 posts only, do 1 slideshow and 1 poll, P-O-L-L. I know everybody hates them, but they're doing amazingly for views, but also for engagement and sparking conversations and following up on the answers of polls. If you're going to do 3, it's up to you. Depends what your best modem is. You could do a video. They're not doing well for views, but they're doing great for interactions. I typically, if I do 3, would do 2 slideshow posts and 1 poll. Or you could do 1 slideshow, 1 text only, and 1 poll. That's what I would suggest. But don't take my word for it. Try it yourself and let me know how that works. That's what's hot right now. It's the 10th of January today. Try a slideshow, tag me in, thank me, recommend me if it helps. I've got 53 LinkedIn recommendations and I'm always looking for more. Have a fantastic day, guys. Bye.